So the Rockets have traded Trevor Ariza and the number 16th pick to the Pistons for a future first round pick and a 2021 pick as well. Earlier in a previous video, in the Bogdan Bogdanovic video, you should check that out. By the way, it's a super interesting scenario. I'll talk about that a little bit in that video. But in that video, I stated that I wasn't going to talk about the Rockets-Pistons trade until that future first-round pick was given a year. I'm just going to do it anyways now, just because by the time, it looks like by the time that year will be decided, it will be the 16th pick will already be drafted. And I don't want to do draft grades just because I feel like that's unfair. You have to just judge a prospect just like as he was drafted before he plays the game of basketball. That's really hard to do. And that'd be part of my analysis of the trade. So I'm just going to do it now. And now we'll get into my analysis. Let's start off with the Rockets. So this isn't a bad deal per se. I would give this, if this was a 1 to 10 rating, I would say like it's a 5. This does give them the flexibility to use that mid-level because they now are under the hard cap. But I guess the goal of using that mid-level is to find a free agent who will entice James Harden to stay and not, and rescind the trade request. But I don't really think you're going to find someone on $8 million to get Harden to stay. I mean, under contract, so you don't have to trade him, but it's not going to get him to rescind that trade request. But yeah, this gives them a little bit more flexibility. It's good that they got a first round pick in this deal. If they didn't, this would have been a really bad deal. Would have been like a win now move, and they'd be just trading down in the wrong direction. But yeah, I don't think this is the worst deal in the world, but this isn't the best deal for the Rockets. So for the Pistons, I love this deal, just because it gives you 2 first round picks to use right now to improve your roster and find some good young guys. They got to build around Sadiq Aduku, that wing. Not pronouncing that name right. And they also might build around Christian Wood as well if he stays. He's not like completely left the door in free agency, but he might go to another team next year. But yeah, they're gonna be able to get 2 nice good rookies here with this extra pick. And I do think they're gonna be able to recoup whatever pick it ends up being, whatever year it ends up being. Obviously, they're not going to have their pick, but when they do trade Derrick Rose, just because he's a veteran and they're in a rebuild, and they're gonna trade Derrick Rose. I don't think that's saying anything crazy. They will be able to get a first round pick for him, which will kind of they could potentially put another team's pick in that year, so they're not without a first round pick in any of the future years for the Pistons. But yeah, that's really my reactions for this trade. So in summary, the Pistons, I think they did a really good job with this trade. And for the Rockets, this isn't a horrible deal, but I think it's okay for them. Not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, it's really it. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.